Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafecal. I'm gonna do another Zelda Randomizer run. This is an open file that my friend Kyle sent me. Okay, so we're gonna start with Sanctuary. Like I said, this is an open run. That means that it's there's no intro. So we actually start with access to the full map instead of with the pouring rain scene. Don't get woken up by Uncle or anything. Looks like Kyle has changed one of the base sprites. I'll have to see how I feel about that. Last time I had a run that involved that, I was not terribly thrilled with it. But maybe this one isn't as bad. Okay, that's a 20 rupee in the Aghanim spot, so should be fine. Okay, we're gonna go to Lost Woods like normal. Looks like that guy dispenses fairies, which is not terribly helpful right now. That, on the other hand, is very good right now. The big thing we need early on is bombs. Because so many of the early areas of this game are still locked by bombs. And there's a spot in Kakariko Village where you can buy bombs. So, because I don't have access to pretty much anything right now, that's where we're going to start. By the way, that not having access to anything does include the sword. So we're going to want to find some kind of weapon as soon as possible. Kakariko Village still has, I think, 13 to 15 chests that we should be able to get access to. So hopefully between all of that, there's something. Can't kill things with it, but we can actually hit things. Can't do the sick kid unless we have a bottle, so that one's out for now. We can't do the chicken lady. Blue mail. Bottle. So there's some good news and bad news there. Blue mail's really, really nice. And especially since we don't have a good way to defend ourselves, it'll be, I guess, nice to have that aspect kind of covered. Bottle is really, really nice, because that means we don't have to come back to get the sick kid later. We'll actually be able to fully clear Light World Kakariko Village. The exception of, like, the blacksmith, but usually that's a second thing anyway. Figures. If I'd gone straight here, would have been able to find 6 bombs right off the bat. Well, 3 bombs and then use that to get 3 more. Okay. So there's the majority of Kakariko. We're actually in... I mean, that's a decent start for this type of run. We're still missing a sword. I'll probably have to go by and get that shortly. Well, or look for it rather, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna check library next. Just see what it is. And then we'll check the race item. Library's a piece of heart. Good for now. Race item's also a piece of heart. Okay, Link's house. Moon Pearl. We can't do the castle until we get something to kill the guard with. I mean, I guess you can use pots. Never mind. I'm dumb. We can do the first leg, though, and we should be able to do the basement. We can't do the upper part. In really great defensive shape. We'll do the outside of Lake Hylia. Yeah, that means we'll have to fight Moldorms with bombs and a boomerang, which I prefer not to do unless something good comes out here. So maybe we'll come back for that one. Yeah, we'll have to do the actual Lake Hylia section later. Race house. Let's see. I'm just gonna real quick check. All of the Light World dungeons are crystals. Very nice. Minimum requirements then. Okay. Head up here, check Uncle. Rupees. Thanks for the pocket change. Bombs. Oh, wait, no, there is a section you need to be able to kill something to get the key. Never mind. I was right. I guess Sahasrara would be next. I've got no lamp, so we're not going to be able to do Death Mountain yet. The logic would technically allow Moldorm Cave. And we can actually do part of Eastern Palace, I think. But not much. Trying to think of... Yeah, there's like one chest we could get there. So right now my question is, do I continue on towards Eastern Pass with the annoying risks involved with that? Do I take the annoying risks in Moldorm Cave? Or do I take annoying risks somewhere else? Desert Cave is the other overworld chest I don't have yet. And I guess technically I could have the stuff to get Zora. If I got another 100 rupees, I could get Zora's item. Nope. Okay, we're gonna try the next room. There's pots in here, so I should actually be able to do that. And actually, it looks like the boomerang can kill these things, which I had forgotten, so that's nice. And that pattern also reduces the number down to 3, so we had less to kill. Awesome. Big key. Unfortunately, we already have the compass. But we should be able... so we can't completely eliminate things, but we should be able to do everything on this half of the map. Map. So if the remaining item here is the bow, I believe we can finish this level. I'm on. Okay. Well, that was a little unfortunate, especially since the next room has a damage boost in it. Okay. Oh, I wasn't actually expecting to get that. Technically we should be, or the lamp should also be required for this section. I've never actually tried this room in the dark before. I know the basic layout, though. Okay. Well, that was a fun little adventure, and I wasted my bee. Okay, we have the bow. I'm gonna go ahead, warp back, and we'll do the rest of the castle quick. The bow should not be a required item for anything, but it's a very, very useful item, so I'll take it. I really hope this doesn't turn out to be like a late sword run. Unless I find like silver arrows really early, then I'd be okay with it. Probably shouldn't be wasting arrows right now. Unless I know there's an enemy that drops them. Nine arrows is not a lot, so, and there's certain rooms like this where I actually need them. I guess then one of the other nice things here is the 20 the stun item. There's always a specific item for when enemies get hit with a boomerang and then killed. And in this case, it appears to be 20 rupees, which is actually really nice if we ever need money, like for buying more arrows. Although the hammer will go a long way in correcting that. No lamp, so we can't do the sewer. So there's another section down. We got the hammer. That's pretty good. I think I might actually have what I need to do. feel like there's something I can get with that. Well, let's start with Moldrum Cave. Oh, Dark World. We have access to all of Dark World. That's a lot of overworld. So, we don't have the mirror yet, so we'll want to do this, finish the light world overworld first, before we venture in. But, hammer is one of the gateway items there, along with Power Glove. So having both actually means we can access most of the Dark World overworld. No flippers and no flippers or hookshot means there's a few things we can't access, but I mean, just as far as an overall goes. Oh, and obviously, Titan Met. Loot, sword, rupees, arrows. Well done. That escalated quickly. We can now access Death Mountain. Although there's not a lot there that we can actually use. We can now access... Oh yeah, I have a sword. What am I doing? Granted, the hammer is way more powerful than the fighter's sword, but it's also a lot easier to swing. Probably go do desert here too, for the sake of simplicity. Trying to think of what else I want to do here. The easiest way to get around is... Okay, I'm gonna do Hype Cave first. So it's Brief's house. Definitely gonna buy some arrows if I can remember where you can buy arrows. I always forget that one. I think there is a place on Death Mountain that sells arrows. I can never remember. Well, that's one way to deal with things. Rupees. Lots of rupees. Art container. Another bottle. Clippers. Book of Medora. That actually gives me some direction, I guess. Let's go ahead and go up. We're gonna take a quick detour to the left here. Do still need rupees. I'm just gonna get some of these out of the way ones while I'm wandering around Dark World, I guess. Shovel minigame you can't do until you get, or you can't do while you have the treasure chest following you. So I like to get that out of the way. Wow. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do Sanctuary next. Well, yeah. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually go back to Kakariko and get the flute active. I totally forgot about that, and it's probably a good thing to just get done. Second thing I'm gonna do is do a quick stop by of several of the easy to fly to places. I'm gonna get basically a couple things that require flippers, a couple things that require, or that are just kind of out of the way. I just want to knock them out. I don't have flute or lamp, I don't know why I did that. Just to be safe while I'm here. And I just realized that I forgot to do the other ones first because you can't fly out of Zora's domain. So let's do 6 next. That's a full row of hearts before we've done any dungeons. That's not bad. I don't have a source of fire or the boots for Desert Palace. We're gonna go up here real quick, check the island. Just Red Rupee. And then we're gonna check under the bridge. bombs. Yeah. This doesn't net anything. We're gonna go to Dark World, Kakariko, Thieves Town, and probably I don't think I actually checked the dungeons. So should probably do that. See what items I actually need, but also then look at do Blinds Dungeon if it's needed. I can check Spectacle Rock. I guess I could start Desert and see if it has anything, kind of like I did with this last one, but I'd really prefer not to keep going in and out of the same dungeons again. That would be a Piece of Heart, which is not a huge deal immediately, but oh well. Yeah, I think we need to do Dark World and just start on that before we do Desert. Although Book of Medora seems like pretty good. Yeah, I've got Moon Pearl and everything too, so Master Sword. I'll take it. I am gonna go ahead and grab the Piece of Heart. I mean, we're doing fine on hearts, but good to have for safety, and it's not that out of the way. Yeah, we're gonna do Dark World. Technically, I could also go get Pyramid and Catfish. I feel like this offers more to start with, although it offers a lot less without the Titan's Mitt. Kind of like how Death Mountain without Hookshot is really kind of not worth it. And especially without the mirror, honestly, in this case. Woo! That escalated quickly. Let's go get the C-shaped house. And I guess we'll do Blind, because we should be able to get fully through Blind at this point. We're in business. I wish I had... I'm gonna go ahead and do this just in case Titan's Mitt is in there. And because we need to do it anyway. Like, I don't think we're gonna get anything that'll make this part go faster or more complete. Beyond. Taking into consideration that this is an open run, I'm feeling good so far. As long as I don't have to do the freaking Turtle Rock. I'm actually a little bit nervous on that regard because there are 3 palaces that are not required, or the 3 palaces that are not required are all typically, basically it's 2 of the ones that normally require Fire Rod, although Skullwoods requires Fire Rod also, so I guess that's not that bad. We already got the hook shot, so that concern is gone. Never mind. Did the old man just turn into a skeleton? That's amazing. Also, I'm now curious if, when we get up to the mountain, if Link's gonna be in the cave or something. That seems like something that these guys would do. So honestly, we can get to most of the dungeons right now. Lamp is one of the big things that I don't have. Lamp, Fire Rod, and then just like silver arrows, and I mean, I know there's more. We'll need Fire Rod for Skullwoods, but just for the boss. And technically, you just need to do the boss in that one anyway. We'll need Lamp for Palace of Darkness. Swamp is not a required dungeon, but we can technically do it with what we've got. We need the mirror for to get to Tower of Hera. Actually, no, we can go up the back way. So I should be able to do Tower of Hera right now. Once we're done with this, I'll probably head up to Death Mountain, do frontside Death Mountain and Tower of Hera. That seems good. By the way, since I mentioned the weird sprite change, so far I have not had any problems with the old man sprite. It's kind of a weird... I don't know what happened with some of the other ones, just because of the fact that they weren't quite the same dimensions as the standard Link sprite. It completely threw me off my game, and yeah. Okay, so Blind has the compass, but it's a crystal, so might as well finish it up. I really like this weapon against Blind. Weeknight is the... Wasn't really paying close attention to my health there. That could have been really bad. So I'm really hoping that we find either the lamp or the fire rod on Death Mountain. I'm gonna finish this section up real quick because I think there are a couple more chests that I didn't get yet in town. The others require, the other stuff that I can think of offhand. Excuse me. Requires Titanment. So I think we're good there. I am gonna run up and check Spectacle Rock first. Actually, wait, no. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the order here. I do think this is gonna be the best still. I can at least check what the top is, even if I can't get it. Red mail, no big deal. I can always come back and get that later. And 300 rupees, which I really probably don't need at this point. Considering how much time it would take, it's probably not. I hate Death Mountain. Death by Brussels sprouts. Okay, I do not have a source of fire, so there is a chance I'll have to come back if I don't find either the fire rod or the bombs to get the basement item. There's also a chance that the basement is the required way and that I can't actually get through right now. That's less likely. Berry is appreciated. That was the Titansmith. I'm now very torn on what's next. I think I'm gonna go do Dark Side Death Mountain real quick. Can't cross back over. I forgot that I don't have the mirror and I can't cross back over. But this is so many chests, I think it's still worth it. Yeah, should be fine. Almost. Getting closer on that one. There's a glitch, in case you were not aware, where you can hookshot through a block as you're pushing it. There's only a few times where it gets used, but it can save you a lot of time. Like this cave in particular. Most of them are very, very minor time saves, since you still have to push the block. But some of them, like, it saves you from having to route around it. Ether. Just in case it's needed. That was dumb. Shovel. Yeah, save put out. Trying to think what the best plan is. Keep forgetting things. Yeah, we'll do this. Tower of Hera and Spiral Cave. There's one chest I can't get in Tower of Hera. There's a decent chance. I mean, there's not very many items in Tower of Hera in general, so there is a decent chance that it'll end up being the map or compass. And Tower of Hera is one we need to do anyway, and I believe it's also a red crystal, which is Dungeons 5 and 6, or Crystals 5 and 6 rather. Which means that if we beat it and I believe Desert, we can also unlock just real quick checking that to make sure I don't need to come back for it. There's a lot of items like that where you can just take a very quick detour to look to see what they are and save yourself a lot of time later if you happen to know, like, where something is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, I'm not sure that warranted the ooh that I gave it, but I'll take it. That is what we want to see. If the big key had been downstairs, would have resulted in us not being able to get it. That's like the one condition, is if that chest, or is if it had been a small key and had required us to go down into the basement to get the big key to go upstairs. There is one chest downstairs. Not what I wanted to see. I'm gonna do standard since I don't have dash boots. I think it's actually faster to just do the standard and get stuck. Or fall. Okay, so as long as Moldorm doesn't have the map, we don't have to come back. If Moldorm has the map, that means that the basement item is actually important. Or could be important, rather. Okay, so I do have Tempered Sword here, so he should take 3 hits. That's not a good start. At least it was not in the middle. And I forgot to flip the switch there. Well, Kyle made a joke about how Moldorm completely trolled him in this. I echo his sentiments. Big money figures. Okay, so we do have to come back up here to check the bottom, or to the basement. It's really obnoxious. It's especially obnoxious because it is so far out of our way. At least if we had, like, Turtle Rock or something to do. But no. It is just straight up in there. Way out of the way. Spiral Cave. We're actually at the point right now where there is almost too much available and not a good direction, so there is this risk of having to backtrack and waste time if you don't have every single piece. Because most of the Light World stuff I've got left, I need something to get it. So I'm kind of going off this assumption that it'll either be an unimportant piece, like the map or the compass, or we'll come back and get it later. Lamp boots. I mean, if we've got the book, it seems like we're being pointed in this direction to an extent. I really just hope it doesn't want us to get the boots first. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to actually do desert. That's the small key. Yep. Trying to think of what else we need to do. And again, most of the things I can think of are places we can, like, go get a thing and then have to come back later. Bombos. We do Meyer? Ooh. I don't think I can do Meyer's basement in the dark. But I could do the upper floors. The other option is Skullwoods right now. Or, Dark Palace. Let's get it open and start working our way through, and if we need to turn around, we can. We're already here. Maybe it'll have the lamp. Trying to think how many of the rooms in Meyer are in the dark basement. Yes! Not the lamp, but it's the next best thing. It doesn't open as much as the lamp right now, but it lets us do the rest of this dungeon, as I just remembered that the upper floor there is requires it. And and it also opens up... Oh, what's that other one? Oh, the one we just finished. We can do Turtle Rock. I mean, we'd have to go back up and... Ah, there's the lamp anyway. Never mind. We're good. Actually, we're really good. Do we actually have anything that needs the boots? Oh, yes, we do. Desert. I just went to desert. Because I'm pretty sure that's about all we need besides silver arrows at this point. Okay, in this room we're going to use the same trick we used for the hook shot. Instead of pushing 3 blocks, we only have to push 1. I hate this room. That room and the one with the and the 2 or 3 rooms where the water fills up in Swamp Palace. Ugh. That's the part I'm not sure I can do in the dark. Oh, never mind. I promise I could not do that part in the dark. So we're good. I feel better. And I do have a fairy, so I'm not super worried here. Oh, I have the shovel. Speaking of things that I have that I should probably actually try using at some point. This boss is gonna suck. Fairy. That was me being dumb. Oh. Okay. Kyle mentioned something at some point about not being, or about the logic no longer requiring Mirror to do the fetch quests. I wonder if that is the case. Like, that you could get the blacksmith and saves quit out. That was pretty terrible. Okay. Lamp, we can finish this. Sewer. I'm gonna do this, the sewer, and the mountain cave. And while we're doing the mountain cave, we can run up and do the 3 torches. Or 4 torches. Whatever it is. Oh, that's really out of the way. I'm gonna kick myself if it's important, though. I want full arrows for Armos. Good call. I'm still gonna stick with my original plan. This should be easy to run through, and now that we have the mirror, we can actually get it back up to Tower of Hera a lot faster. Which was one of my concerns with that. I almost feel bad for the rats at this point. Figures. Because you can approach that tunnel from either side, there is always the chance that you have to go backwards to get to it. Which is really obnoxious because there is one chest on There's one chest on the palace side. If you can't get it there, and if it doesn't happen to be a key, then you can't go get the rest. I can never quite rightly remember how many total chests there are when I'm going from this side. It's not very many. Yeah, that's it. I didn't actually need to do most of that. Same thing. Just knocking out as much overworld stuff real quick as fast as I can. We'll go back in and do the rest of the dungeons that I have access to shortly. I need boots. I can get also Darkness and Skullwoods done, I believe. After this, we'll go do the fetch quests. That is actually several things all lumped together. The main reason I'm going up this way is because now that I have a mirror, I can do red mail. And not dying is preferable to getting the crap kicked out of me all the time. Another little glitch. Stand on the pedestals, it gives you invincibility frames. You can just wait for the room to finish. That was a really clumsy menu. I have this feeling that my menu time in this game is going to be abysmal. Part of it's because I've been going straight through. Normally I take several breaks. My last video was about a half hour per video for with 5 segments. Currently planning to just do this straight through, unless I have a reason not to. No magic powder, so I can't do the bat cave. I feel like there's a good chance I could just go through the rest of the dungeons and be fine. But if there's any chance that I can skip large parts of the dungeons, I'm gonna take it. And that is what doing the overworld first gives you. Not that Palace of Darkness has... Well, no, there's a decent amount you can skip. Survivability. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting one of the dungeons that I have to do, but I think it's just because I keep getting stuck doing like 10 dungeons per run. That's all of them, by the way. 10 is all of them. And I guess while we're going down this way, I can run over and do the Bombos tablet. Yeah. I guess we're doing Skullwoods. There's still a couple overworld things I haven't done yet, but a lot of stuff requires a lot of the other stuff requires boots, or is just really out of the way for like 1 or 2 items. So I guess we'll do Skullwoods. It's not like it is a super long dungeon, it's annoying more than anything. And honestly, it's kind of an annoying dungeon whether you have the whole thing or not, just because of Gibdos and stuff. Wall Masters especially. That's an annoying start. Would really prefer to have well, I guess it doesn't matter that much. No big key. Okay. I am basically counting on the fact that I'm going to have to use... Come on. on the fact that I'm going to have to use at least one of my blue potions on the boss. Now, I haven't been at this boss with red mail and a decent sword in a while, so maybe I can pull it off. Yeah, like that. I am so angry at myself right now. What do I have left? Palace of Darkness. Palace of Darkness. Yeah. Well, actually, just go to hook shot instead. Forgot which way to go for a second. As long as that first chest is a key, we can go this way. It's more thorough. Arg. I was actually trying to get hit right there. So that's kind of annoying. You can kill those guys in one shot as long as you're not hitting them with the beams. I kept accidentally using the beams. Makes things take a lot longer, and I just realized that I don't have the big key. Get the other three chests over here first. Four chests over here, since we got a small key. Nice. Free blue medicine. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, I'm getting into the little bit of fatigue from going straight for so long. I almost never used the Staff of Mario when I was a kid, and it has become one of my favorite items since starting these runs. And it's probably at least partially just because it comes in so late, and it doesn't seem like it's very powerful, but there's so many like little block puzzles and stuff like that that you can almost completely bypass with it. Nice. I think that is probably the cleanest I've ever done that room, not a single one flipped back up. There we go. Still no boots. I'm gonna go get the overworld stuff that I was missing. Or at least some of it. I'm still missing, let's see, Spike Cave. I'm missing Bumper Cave. I'm missing the 3 overworld items along the north side of Hyrule, 2 of which do require boots. I'm missing Pyramid and Catfish. I was going to wait to do these until I got the second red crystal so I could do the big bomb. But since Desert is the last one, which, I mean, at this point, that's gonna be really fast once I find it. I'll just need to get the gold sword. Or, not gold sword. Gold sword would be nice, but it's not a requirement. The silver arrows, if I can figure out. Again, just like last run, even if at absolute worst, I'm totally okay with getting to Ganon and doing the first half of the fight, backing out and going and getting the silver arrows. It's probably faster than whatever else, especially with Red Sword. I could try Silverless. I've never actually tried it, but usually by that point I'm about ready to just take what I can and move on. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna get the ledge. Behind the graveyard. Check the bumper cave. And then I think I might take a break because I am starting to get pooped. I think it'll be more fun for everyone if I actually am coherent. Yeah, that was my bad. And arrows. And a real quick, I guess just to do it, just to get it out of the way. I'm trying to eliminate every non-palace possibility so that I don't have to do Ice Palace, Swamp Palace, or Turtle Rock. Part of me wants to just go do Turtle Rock just so I can be done with it. Because every single time I put it off, I end up needing to go there. But I also don't have the Ice Rod. Now there's a chance that I could need to go to Turtle Rock and not need the Ice Rod, not need to actually beat it. But yeah, not... I'd really rather not deal with Turtle Rock if I don't have to. That's really where I'm with this. We're taking a break. I have been Rafegal. This has been Zelda Randomizer Open Edition. And I'll be right back. I need a breather after that unfortunate death. If you're enjoying this, give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.